The man in the hall glanced at the old man. Then I'm too embarrassed. Lower. Everything seems to be unspoken. What are the secrets of the two people? Steve is 15% of junior high school age. It's a good idea, but it doesn't work. She often interacts with all the boys in the classroom. This is it. There's something about men and women. Because it's puberty. So this is not surprising. After all, we are not the same year. A new era has begun. Because of the previous vacation. So we bought new and old ones. The old one is one by one, and everyone is interacting with each other. This is Steve. The old man knew that he was the same as himself. So he made a big impression. Let Steve be left behind by the old man. Because they are old and decrepit. The old one sent him out. But Steve was a little bit awkward. Take the old one. I won't translate the above. If it's interesting, you can intercept it and turn it over. After reading the old book, not only is there alive. Instead, the eggs are looking at Steve. Look at the warehouse. It is probably with the warehouse. Make a deal. Older Steve cleans the blackboard. Steve cleans the blackboard and looks at the old man. Right there. The older man snapped back. Steve had to go back. He's going around on Steve. Seems to understand what? In the mountains, they seem to have formed a tacit understanding. Is he in detention? But on the surface, they are busy. But the heart can't be calm. Shigata. Steve will look in the direction of the old man. And the old man can't help but look down. On the whole, he moved in the direction of the old man. Lau also seems to understand Steve's idea. You walk around thoughtfully. Even if you always come home. And Steve will go after him and watch him from underneath. When you see it, you will feel that there is a story to be born. Boys are a little. I like it when people sit in a chair. And that chair belongs to his own seniors. Since the arrival of the new and old in the new period, Steve's mind had a different idea. And the old man seemed to understand what Steve meant. Chang will peek at the window. Then go quietly. Having Hall. Because Ben is not here. So older people need to find new ones to buy. Steve told himself he was going to do it. Steve followed him all the way. I accidentally pulled out the handrail. The old man reached out to pat him. It just so happens that someone shipped it. Fear of shipping. The old one stuck Steve in the corner. You are standing there at a distance. The old man wants to leave. Steve went up. It doesn't look good. Let's just buy it. The old man remembers that he is going to the warehouse. I hardly walked up. It's a coincidence. Find it right here. The school has left again. So this guy and Steve are hiding in the corner of the rack. The distance between them is 0.1 millimeters. The first paragraph is even worse. Let's dance directly. This is the last one. The old man told Steve to go back to the classroom. Steve wiped his mouth with a towel in the hole. I don't know where it is. Anyway, it's not old. You can actually see that the old man is not stupid. He glanced at Steve. I can't help but lower it. And there's been a subtle melting of these two. It's a good one. Steve often goes to the old house to visit. It doesn't look that old. Not very high. I have limited energy. I was really tired at school. When I got home, I was too tired to give up. But I don't want to buy Steve. But the body is very uncomfortable. Than before, meaning, we will jump directly. After that, the two will chat about the heart. Please contact us about today's collection and order. Fortunately, you can get a short order in the main hall. One more step. Do you have a warehouse on the previous page? The warehouse is a little rough. He was sneaking around the girls' locker room at school while the girls are dancing. Then hide from the wood. Wait until the next time. He peeked at the girl's clothes outside through the gap. Her name is Steve. Just 7 days ago, she doesn't have a clear relationship with her older sister. It has been changed again. Girl, Xiaomei. They were cohabitors. At yesterday's meeting, Xiaomei took his hand and ran back to the room. She's been whispering to Steve. So take care of your youth, Steve. But Steve did a really good job. The most beautiful is crying. Invisible reflection for 7 days. He seemed to understand what he had lost. Just when other girls are Stato Bow and Little Beauty. Looking at, she went over to the stump, hiding in the noodles with Steve. And Xiong, the second one, started. They're going to watch and they're going to jump. Until the last time. Comrades. The talent is sent out of the wood. Just in front of Xiaomei. If you don't want to go forward, go forward. And Steph had a new girlfriend. But it's not hot day and night. How about this old man? Soon, Steve didn't like going to the old house. Only the old man is left at home. He immediately felt like being banned. So he chased them to the theater. Amy, it's been a long time. So I got up and went looking for it. It was in the pipe well that they found him. But at the same time, you don't have your own old world because of the same thing. May and Steve break up. And the old man suffers because he has these old hands. I often drink from myself. I even smashed the one bottle and forced Steve to do it. This old man is too respectful. There is no way. Under Willis, Steve can only go again. But Steve told him, it's the best time. Because his achievements have been greatly improved. No need to ship anymore. It is because of the old age is fixed and arrogant. Communicate with the school. The old man has been shipped many times. This is the best Steve ever. To the best egg beat. You can only leave the water of the help. Colleagues, if it were you, do you want to ship it with Rame?